All right, guys, just wanted to come on and do a quick video. Made a video yesterday, pretty much said once these CPI numbers come out, once the Fed meeting comes out, people are going to be flooding right back into crypto, right back into the stock market. So I think when I made my video yesterday, we were at like 66, 67, something like that. We're now pumped right back up to 69. Just like I said, guys, it's all common sense at this point. Don't let the emotions get to you. So going over to CPI numbers, they play games with these numbers. So essentially, inflation came in at 3.3, and it was at 3.4. So they try to play with the numbers. So if we had come in today at 3.4 or 3.5, the market probably would have dumped even further before it comes back up. But since we came in at 3.3, everything pumps. And guys, don't believe these numbers. They're playing with these numbers just so they can keep the stock market afloat, which is good because it's election season. We don't want these CPI, these inflation numbers to be really, really bad, because if they are, it's going to affect the bull market. So it looks like the Biden administration, the Fed, is doing everything they can to at least make it look like these inflation numbers are cooling or at least staying the same. As long as that happens, we're smooth sailing. But anybody can go out to the, McDonald's or your local store, or you pay your bills, you see the inflation still sky high. So it says inflation pulls back in May 2024. The consumer price index declined to 3.3% annual rate, down from 3.4 in April. Prices have eased for consumer staples like gasoline and groceries. Gasoline is down a little bit, but groceries are not down. I mean, I go shopping all the time. Groceries are still high. Restaurants are still high. Housing inflation has been stubbornly high, though it is falling slowly. The CPI data is likely welcome news for Federal Reserve officials who may see it as evidence they can soon cut rates. What have we been saying on this channel? They really can't cut rates, but they might try to do a little bitty rate just so they can come out. Biden administration can come out before the election and say, hey, look, inflation's coming down. We're going to cut rates. And they're going to cut the rate so little, it's like not even noticeable. But it's just so they can come out and say, we had a rate cut. So while they shouldn't do a rate cut, they're probably going to come out end of summer before the election. I think the election's in like November or October. I can't remember. So probably in like August, September, you'll see them come out and say, oh, we're going to make a rate cut, and it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be like a joke, but at least they can put down on paper that they had a rate cut. So that's what's going on. That everything basically, we predict it. Now, of course, all the news articles, everything's turning bullish again. Oh my God, it's like crypto markets are like living with a woman who's bipolar. It's just up and down, up and down. You never know what the hell mood the Bitcoin people are going to be in. Bitcoin price shoots up 1.5K in seconds. And it's kind of funny because I went for a run this morning and Bitcoin was at like 68. I'm like, okay, we're coming up a little bit. Finish my run, we're at like 69.5. It's like, what the hell people are nuts. People are freaking nuts. Bitcoin investors are lunatics. They all need to be on medicine. They all need to be on Prozac. Okay, Bitcoin price shoots up 1.5K in seconds as US CPI shows inflation slowing. Bitcoin comes charging back after a single U.S. macro data prints reverse days of BTC price decline. We already went over that. It's just kind of funny when you go on Cointelegraph. Now it's like, oh, like yesterday it's the end of the world. We could see $60,000 Bitcoin. Blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, all-time highs around the corner. It's crazy. It really does make me crazy, like seeing the emotions here. All right, what else was I going to talk about? Cardano has an upgrade coming up pretty soon. Cardano is on track for Voltaire upgrade this month. Charles Hoskinson says the network is ready for its chain fork and waiting for 70% of operators to install the new node. Cardano Voltaire's phase, the final stage of its roadmap to create a fully decentralized blockchain ecosystem, is set to occur in June, I think late June. The Cardano node will reach version 9.0, making it ready for a hard fork to enter the volatile era. The Cardano network is set to move into the final phases of a multi-year program to become a wholly decentralized blockchain ecosystem later this month. Co-founder Charles Hoskinson says this could all work out perfectly as Bitcoin's coming up right now, guys. If Bitcoin hits 73,074, then we have the upgrade for Cardano. We're going into alt season. Everything could actually be playing out perfectly for Cardano to get back to 80 cents, 70, 80 cents at some point this month. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Donald Trump says he wants all remaining Bitcoin to be made in the United States. This is big, guys. This is really big. As you guys know, over the last 5-6 years, all the miners, everybody mining Bitcoin has fled the United States. One, power usage, but the other reason, the government just coming after them. So all these Bitcoin operations are going on in China. They're going on in like Indonesia, India, islands. People are using solar. Trump wants to bring it all back. Think what that could do for the Bitcoin economy by actually bringing all the mining back to the USA. Donald Trump says he wants all remaining Bitcoin to be made in the USA. Early Tuesday, Trump met executives from NASDAQ, listed Bitcoin mining firm CleanSpark, and Riot Platform. So he's actually meeting with the miners right now. I've been saying this for the last year. Even before Trump came out and he was like really pro-crypto, I always said, if you're in crypto, you got money in crypto, if you're voting for a Democrat, it's no different going back to World War II, 1942, you're a Jew and coming out and saying, I think I'm going to vote for Hitler. I think Hitler's going to be good for the Jews. I mean, it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact fucking thing. And I always say, like, I know a bunch of Orthodox Jews living outside Pikesville in Baltimore. Half of the ones I knew voted for Democrats. And now with everything going on with Israel and the Democrats protesting Palestine, they all regret voting for Biden, and they're now all voting Trump. So some of these mistakes, elections have consequences. So Trump, 100% pro Bitcoin. Biden is trying to appeal to Bitcoin people now, but it's too little too late, and we know it's all shit. We know he's just trying to get the votes at this point. All right, what else we got? I saw that Litecoin doubles activity to beat Bitcoin, and Ethereum becomes most used crypto. This is kind of like beating a dead horse to me. A lot of people shit on Litecoin. People don't like Litecoin. They say it's not doing anything. Guys, Litecoin, it's a definition of a cryptocurrency. Every payment processor takes it. If you're going on an overseas trip and you want to take crypto, you're taking Litecoin. I mean, it's just cheap and it makes sense. It's proof of work. And that's why I think Litecoin is probably going to be between $500 and $700 when we get to the top of this bull run. Data shows that Litecoin has seen a rapid surge in active addresses, making the asset the most used in the sector compared to Bitcoin. Litecoin has more than doubled its activity addresses this month. According to data from the on-chain analytic firm Sentiment, the daily active addresses have recently seen a big jump for Litecoin. The daily active addresses have here refers to an indicator that keeps track of total number of addresses. So, everything looking great for Litecoin. Okay, back to the markets. Coins are coming up. Bitcoin 69,000. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. We could go back down to 68 for all I know, but it looks like we're coming back up because of the CPI numbers. Stock market's pumping. Eventually, we're going to come out of this range. We're going to go back to all-time highs. We're going to go $74,000, $75,000 Bitcoin, and that's when alt season is going to commence. If you go down the list, a lot of these altcoins, you got Doge up 8%, 7% for some of these coins. Let's see what's up. What the hell is Meta Games? That's up 98%. That must be like a pump and dumper. Uniswap up 13%. What else? VeChain up 6%. VeChain's actually, yeah. A lot of people shit on VeChain, but I know VeChain is going to be one of my top gainers. So everything's up. I think Cardano was up, not Cardano, Theta was up like 8% when I checked a little bit earlier. So everything looking good, guys. Told you guys, this is what was going to happen after the meeting, and that's exactly what happened. It's common sense at this point. We're going to be volatile. Maybe we'll go back down to 68. Maybe we'll go back up to 71. I don't know, but eventually we're blowing past these. In June, I stand by it. In June, I think we're going to blow past 73,000, and I think at least alt season will begin at some point in June. Maybe it won't be till end of June, but everything's looking great. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.